Pull up. Handyman taking a victory beforehand with Luxray NYC waiting in grand finals just a moment from now. So we'll see how this next set goes. This is losers finals. It's best 3 out of 5. While we got some time, also want to make sure to take a moment to remind you guys this Saturday I just got a request for a Tekken lounge in this as well, and there's a pretty good chance I'll be throwing Tekken up in there as well. But Uchicon is happening this Saturday. Their virtual convention will continue on, and we will be operating the video game room. If you guys get a chance to hop on here and into our Discord, you can type !Discord in the chat below so that you can join up on our Discord server and hop into any one of the number of different games that we have on Discord. And, of course, you'll be able to participate in our Smash Brothers tournament that's going to go on that afternoon as well at 3 p.m.
Can I just go out and mention, like, how literally I've never, even then, every single time I've seen an IPG-hosted event, I always, that's almost always been a cue nowadays for me to just show up anyway, just because of the connections that the organization has accomplished through me, through myself. I even like seeing a bunch of you guys as well with your jerseys and your uniforms and your other IPG regalia as well. But I'd like to once again get to the point where we can see you guys in person.
No, yeah, you're right, Mike, man. I mean, the times we used to pull up on DePaul's campus and set up a game day, the times we used to pull up, if you come to any convention, you dang near are probably going to see us. It certainly is something that we miss, man. It was so crazy how 2020 really kind of went, where we were going to so many different spots. And, I kind of look at it as,
message, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, I look at the plus and minuses, right? We ended up having these really great tournaments in lieu of that. And these guys are making it crazy right now. No. I've never seen Handyman not play. I've never seen Handy not play Cruel, but technically is playing Cruel.
Me Brawler. Oh my god.
I mean, we're watching King K. Rool, and we're watching Link, obviously. There's nothing
has changed.
Right. Yeah,
I mean, he's using the shot button in place of the blunderbuss, but honestly,
no, that's the blunderbuss. That's the
blunderbuss is...
I guess it is still a projectile cannonball.
Okay, you guys take it away then. Apparently, I am not enlightened enough to understand what is going on.
It's King K. Rool, obviously. Wink, wink. No, but seriously. Yeah, he's using... it looks like he's using one of the more optimal Brawler setups. Brawler, you have to have that shot put on. It's just such a great move. It gets through lots of projectiles and has lots of shield stun. And so, I'm not sure what the other specials are yet, but it also looks like he has the suplex as the side B, which is just a great combo tool move. And it looks like RP4 is using the tornado and spinning side B, as well as the charge up B. Okay. So let's see, there it is, yeah. He's going for that tornado fair that we'll see at lower percents, but as we get towards kill percent, we'll just start seeing some more up airs.
Yes.
And I think what's interesting for Handy is he does not have that amazing recovery that he does with King Cruel Prime,
Yes. And that's a good point, because I think that we're going to see Handy here. Like, he may have to struggle a bit more just to get backstage. And yeah, so he can't even use that side B to really help himself get back, because it puts you in the free fall. And even then, like, he can't waste his air dodge. He can't. It's just too nerve-wracking.
What's the big difference? I'm gonna be serious again. What's the big difference between this hastily coddled up monstrosity of abomination of these versus playing against the vanilla characters?
If we want to take it the question, literally.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything is
But
different.
if we want to take it,
These pretenders.
Yeah, I mean, this is just another Link, obviously. Like, there's already 3 Links in the game. So, like, why can't we have, like, another one, you know? This one's just that CDI Link.
Yep.
Oh, how many different incarnations of Link are there anyway?
A lot.
Let's be real.
At least, more than 10.
Enough to make another game.
Yes, that's how many there is.
Like, just create a Smash roster and replace it with all Links.
Oh my god.
To be fair, there was that one joke. To be fair, there was that one joke Smash roster from like way back when. This was Brawl days. I'm talking about. This by these Japanese fans who decided to create a meme roster with all Landmasters.
Oh yeah. God, I've seen so many pictures where it's like cursed Brawl, where it's like only Mario, or only, and all the character roster is Mario. Oh my gosh. That was an interesting set.
Oh my god, that face looks ugly.
Yes.
Yeah. Duh.
It's just
His name is
open.
Game Stonk too. I just noticed.
Yeah, that's one of me Swordfighter's best moves. Also, is just that up smash. It's such a great option, and you're gonna be seeing it a lot. Cause again, like it's funny because this character just shares so many similarities with like Link. They have really good projectiles. They have some really decent aerials with their juggling as well as their forward aerial being really good, and then they have just a really good up smash.
Oh.
Getting to that point in the night, man.
Yeah.
All right. They're discussing it off, but there we go. Now we're going back to Handy, King Cruel, and Link Vanilla.
Yes. Honestly, the worst versions. I like the other versions better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, here we go. I think this will be interesting to see because, like we saw earlier, Handyman he looked like he was struggling. So we'll see what's changed between a couple sets and now. And while right off the bat we're seeing it play out just a pretty much even match, but I think PS2 kind of like makes it like look like that. We're gonna be seeing pretty much trading back and forth. We're going to be seeing characters in this first round, this first stock, pretty much play it pretty patiently, but also, like, we're going to be seeing lots of damage just being thrown out as each person has, like, their turn to kind of, like, rack it up. And I think for this matchup specifically, whoever takes that first stock, again, like many matchups, is just going to have a lot less struggling.
Yep.
Ooh, falls off ledge. Really nice punish.
Yeah, the hitbox extending over all the way to the Link on the ledge grab.
Oh, nice nair. Yeah, that was really good. I think just keeping up the pressure there, hoping for that stage spike. Oh, and he gets reversed.
Oh, but they trade on that. Yep.
That was a bad trade, unfortunately, for RP4. Now, I think this game is pretty important. You don't want to be down 2-0. But also at the same time, like, you have this much momentum and this much of a lead in terms of percent. Like, you're not going to be dying too early, even with Link kind of having that, like, advantage over Handyman with the large body that KKR has.
Oh.
And right here, that's very greedy, and he doesn't have bomb, so he really can't play it too,
too recklessly. Yeah.
Yeah. And we saw him throw it away, but I would have liked to see him maybe go for a couple more projectiles. But at the same time, like we saw earlier, that it was just too risky, too hard, too challenging for Kenkiro to throw out his own projectiles before Link's hit him. Oh, and it's hard to react to that too.
Ooh, the bomb off screen.
But I think if Handy
This
can
is
just
very, very risky too for.
Handy can play patiently.
Yeah.
And I think this is his to win.
Yeah. I think he knows that. But at the same time, if like what we're seeing now, anytime he's been going in, he's starting to get hit with that little bit of damage, just chipping away at that lead. And I think over time, what we're gonna see is that right now, this is where the tides turn. Is that now it's 1% difference, losing the percent lead.
And just like that, percent lead changed.
So let's see. I think now that's this last stock situation, the match is just going to keep slowing down from here on out until like somebody knows that they're going to get that kill. Let's see. Handy has to find his way in. All right, gets in there. Let's get off of it. Gets
That's
down.
going to do it. Yep.
Nice. What a great down air call out. Right here, like this was so important for him to get through this entire wall of projectiles. Like he threw the bomb, he threw the arrow, he threw a boomerang, and right there he got the down air, called out the up smash, I believe that was, and then just punished and got the kill. Because I think after that, like if you don't get that kill there, and you just get the down air punish, like it's challenging to continue because you lose that definitive kill confirm.
Yeah.
And now you have to keep fighting through it, and who knows, with rage and everything, you might have lost that set. But it looks like they're going straight back to PS2 again.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, never mind. They're going to Northern Cave. I'm missing these. This stage definitely does help out Link. Just with how wide it is, like we've been seeing kind of this whole set and each game that Link has been playing.
Yeah.
It's such a good stage for bomb. Like you can throw it off stage, you could have it like stay on top of the platforms. It's just so useful. Nice. Yeah, I think now this stage is just like helping RP4 to keep up that stock lead and keep up the damage ratio. Because what we saw in PS2 essentially was the few times Handy was able to like slime his way through each of the slither his way through rather each of the projectile like hits and not take the damage, we'd see him get some punish percent. But with how wide this stage is, you'll see that the way the neutral is being played by RP4 is that he'll throw this projectile and kind of just stay right in this mid-range where his sword's tip will hit. And while he doesn't get that tipper, he is like getting a positive gain from it because of him being the maximum distance. It's so hard for King K. to like get an actual punish off of that. And with this stage also just being so big, it's pretty hard. Ooh, nice down smash. It's pretty hard for him to keep up. Nice use of the crown, knocking that bomb away. Allowing the stock to keep going. That was so cool. What a way to... Oh my gosh, he was going for it.
Yeah.
he went blunderbuss into up throw, blunderbuss into up B. That's pretty cheeky stuff, but it would have been really sick if that worked. Oh, gets hit by the bomb. Arrow, armors through it. Back air, oh, down air? Back air, alright. Up air, misses. That's unfortunate. We might see a bomb throw. Oh, gets through with Nair, nice. Alright, gotta keep him off stage here. Has his bomb still up? No, he doesn't have the bomb. He must have thrown it away. But, oh gosh, that's scary stuff. Yeah. Alright, I still think this is still even. We have to see if he's able to get this stock off. If Handy can get this stock off pretty early without taking too much damage, I think it's safe to say that this is even.
Yeah.
Nice patience. really hard to get through on this stage. Nice using the invincibility to get the grab damage still. And now I think this is where it's starting to look a bit less even. Just he's nearing 80%, 90%, and he's just not gotten that kill yet. And or he's looking for it, but it's just gonna be so hard to get through. And I feel like this type of play that RP4 is doing now would have benefited him during. Oh wow, that was sweet. It would have benefited him during the Luxray match.
Yeah, no, I really do think so too. I think he may have to, because he's taking some weeks off, and he also said that he has some libations this evening as well. So, you know, I'm not sure if he's, I'm not sure if he's finally catching his wind back or what.
Maybe. I mean, sometimes, like, you just have to get back into your old ways and like remember, like sometimes habit has to take over, and then you just play better, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes when you're a bit preoccupied, you kind of like forget it a little bit.
No, I agree big time. All right, so Handy does not use other characters. Tonight was the very first time I even saw him do something like that that wasn't a joke. And this is going to be really interesting because, I mean, I assume that for him, it's all in the stage selection, right?
Yeah, I would agree. I think RP4 knows that, but I think that well, I guess yeah. So he couldn't have banned it because, I still don't know why he would pick.
Shallow Beast, what's up, man? Yes, hello. So yes, Handy confirmed that me was a joke, and he only uses King Cruel. There's no two ways about that.
I would have loved to see the crazy me Brawler secondary one day.
Yeah, have him pull that out. Nah.
I'm looking at the stage list now, and I'm just trying to think like maybe maybe he's just banning King K. Rool's best stages for this matchup. RP4 is, and I'm just trying to think like, because I know like I'm sure Handy's aware of the fact that like on Kalos like these longer stages like he's gonna get circle camped, like it's gonna be really hard to get through, and like I'm not sure what the bans were for last set. I guess I could take a look. Actually, I'm not sure if they're in the chat. I don't think they are, but I'd assume he's probably banning triplats. He's banning Battlefield, probably banning small Battlefield as well, because it's just like a nice smaller like layout that probably doesn't help Link too much due to its size. But I would feel that maybe Smashville would be useful just because you have that one platform at least to get around, or even like PS2.
Yeah.
But maybe, I don't know, maybe I wonder if Handy is taking this long to either consider maybe a character switch. Maybe he has something up his sleeve. Because I know, like, even like myself and I know like other players, like once you get up to like enough experience, you have characters that you might play in friendlies or whatnot that you might never dream of like pulling out in tournament. But like maybe one time it might, like when you're pushed up against a wall, it might just come out and be useful.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say. I wouldn't expect him to switch, so it's probably just stage selection. And I think that's smart to just take a second and try to figure out what stages can I like rely on, which stages am I aware and have experience in versus like which matchups are like going to be better.
All right, I think it's possible they may be discussing they might be discussing this off of the main Discord. Yeah, it looks like they're discussing it off the main Discord, so we'll see.
Yeah. All right, back into it. Yep, same characters. Pretty expected stuff.
Yep.
And I mean, he did take a game, so good pick. I think going back to PS2 is just the smart choice. Like I'm sure I'm very certain that Battlefield and Small Battlefield are probably the bans.
Yeah.
And after seeing how Northern has been going, I think Candyman is just completely like aware. Like I don't want to go on the stage. I'm sure the one thing that probably kept him off of this stage in prior matchups is just the fact that it is PS2. Like it's a bigger stage. And I'm sure with the amount of times that they've played, like, Handy is probably not positive in terms of like the win rate against Link on this stage.
Oh,
But
let me
when-
just make sure to update this real quick though. Shallow Beast, thank you so much for donating the $10, man. We didn't even. I was on a page where I haven't even ever had to update that before. So, no, I mean,
Sick.
I really appreciate the donation on that, man. Thanks a lot.
Very sweet.
Yep.
And I think that it's interesting. Like, it's so hard because like, depending on stage selection, like matchups can be this like challenging in this game, even with a lot of players not thinking it as important as past games. And I think that it's this important in this game, like it's as hard and as big of a decision as it was in past games, but for different reasons. Like, so for example, in older stages, like in Smash 4 in the early days, they had some stages where Duck Hunt was a stage, and it had the tree where you could literally stand on the like the little tree branches that were so high up that certain characters could literally just like stay up there and camp it out.
Camp it out, yeah.
Or like in Melee, you'll see like that Dreamland stage. Wispy still blows air and it, like is a hazard, and so while in stages in the past they were kind of just like a bit like hazardous in a way, in this game it's more like the characters genuinely struggle just due to their like weaknesses and strengths rather than like the game's hazards itself.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be really interesting to see like how metas progress to account for this like years in the future. But I think right now what we're seeing is we're just seeing some characters and like their weaknesses just being taken advantage of.
Handy down to possibly his last stock of the night.
Yeah. Trying to keep it up there. Nice berry. Keeps it even. And I think that him throwing the bomb off, the action, one thing I will say that if you want to throw the bomb off like for a bit to get some more time for the cooldown to stay,
Yeah.
you can actually jump off stage with it, throw it up in the air, and as long as the ball is traveling, it will travel the entire length of the stage's like kill zone.
Gotcha.
So like as soon as it goes off screen, it's still not gone until it goes outside of that square. And Link cannot throw out another one until it like goes away. So just giving you that extra like little bit of time can be kind of useful, but at the same time, Link has so many good tools. Ooh!
Ooh, and ladies and gentlemen, that right there puts RP4 into the finals.
Yeah.
Grand finals with RP4. Oh my goodness, actually. We're having a winners finals rematch in grand finals. How often do you see that?
Right.
Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk?
So 3-1 Vic on that one. And before we hop into grand finals, I want to make sure that we still have our viewership and that we still have both Handy and Chompy here.